Hey guys, this is Rob with Next Gen Writer here. I've done a couple of videos on the M2 Pro to M2 Max upgrade already. We talked about getting the software onto an SD, doing a DIY upgrade, some mounting options. But in today's video, I'm going to run through the features. They've really made some nice improvements on the features. Some of the features are associated with the portrait mode operation, but some of them are just general enhancements. So let's turn the camera around, we'll check it out. Okay, so here we go. I have the device booted up with the M2 Max upgrade. And the first thing you're going to notice right off the bat is the tire pressure data text is much larger. And I think it worked the same on the M2 Pro if you have something out of spec, like it goes red, gives you red text. But normally if everything's good, you're within your alarm limits, they'll both be white. So I don't have tire pressure sensors connected to this unit right now, but you can see the text here, and I'll put up some photos from the GS and from the Vogue for comparison so you can see. Nice improvement there. It's kind of one of the first things I mentioned to them when I got the unit, and took them a little bit, but they finally got that rectified. So the next thing we'll do is we'll take a look at DVR. So here's our camera. We have the AlienRider Watermark. So now we'll go into settings, and I'll show you now you have what's called Watermark Switch. So you can go in here and then move this to turn off. And now we'll go into DVR, and your videos are not going to have watermark anymore. So I know a lot of people with the Chiggy and even the AlienRider up until now are complaining about the watermark. So that's very cool. They put in the software option now to where you can turn off the watermark. So I think that's pretty nice. A lot of people want to use this video in maybe YouTube or in their media, social media, and it's nice to be able to get the watermark off. Okay, then let's go back into settings. Now, the next big upgrade is going to be screen rotation. So I'll go in here, and this is going to allow you to change the device into portrait mode. So it's going to reboot. And now we're going to come up in portrait mode. I've done videos talking about the mounting options. AlienRider has a spring-loaded mount where you can change on the fly, and you can use a RAM mount. I'm not going to talk about the mounts right now, but I do want to talk about some of the things associated. Now it's giving me TPMS data. That's kind of interesting. Not sure why. I don't have any sensors connected to it, so I have to follow up on that. So now we're in portrait mode. So there's some variation, some differences in portrait mode. So we'll go into, I think it's DVR. So now obviously you have a 1920 by 1080 resolution that we're still displaying horizontally. So when you're manipulating or viewing the video on the device now, it's going to crop it. So you have some options here. So just to demonstrate, normally we're in CarPlay, and then we switch to the rear camera with the 3-button controller, and you can see we have a cropped video here, and it just kind of takes the center. Now we can change that. So we'll go back into DVR, and then there's a preview button here. And now with this slider, you can adjust the video frame to full width if you want full width, or something in between, 50%, or full screen top to bottom, losing the side visibility. And however you set that, you click confirm. And now we switch back, and we have the video configuration that we've specified with the preview option. So that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Some other differences. You don't have navigation now to jump straight to playback. So you're going to have to go into playback here. And your menu structure is a little bit different. It comes up basically a blank page. Normally you would have the menus load here. You use the hamburger menu, then you go into video, and then here's the video. So that one has the watermark. Let's see. That one does not. So it kind of shows you what your video files are going to look like with and without watermark. So pretty straightforward. So anyway, I haven't really noticed anything else. I think those are the biggest changes. Obviously now you had a home button up there, so pay attention to navigation. But those are the big features, and they're nice. They're really good features. Portrait mode is huge. The bigger font on TPMS data, I love it. People want to see that data easily when they're writing. We know we have alarm limits, but sometimes we just like to look down and see what our pressures are doing as they warm up, or as the temperature gets hot. So that's a real good upgrade there. And then the watermarking switch. Everything else, I believe, is going to be the same. I have not noticed any other differences. But I'm still playing with it. But those are very, very nice. So M2 Max features on an M2 Pro upgraded to M2 Max. Thanks for watching, guys.